Okay, I'm going to show you first of all how to add pages. If you want to keep this background, instead of creating a new page every time, you can simply come over here to this little gray arrow that's on the page that you're currently working on. Click on the fourth one down that says Clone Page, and it's going to come up with a second page that looks just like the first one. Now if I want to get rid of the title, so you can get this little dotted line around your box and then simply hit delete, or you can come up here to this little gray arrow and choose cut, and it'll get rid of the title from the first page that you cloned. Now I want to insert a new title for the first page that we want to work on, and I want to give the children the directions first so that they understand what it is I'm asking them. So on the first slide, I'm going to put the directions So I said, please divide this word into syllables by using the pen tool. Now I'm just going to pick a fancy font that I like, and I'm going to change the color to match the background of the page I'm working on into a deep, it's just a burgundy color. So now the directions are there. Now I'm going to go over here, and I want this piece to stay in place. I don't want the kids to be able to come up to the board and actually move this. So I'm going to choose locking, and you want to lock it in place so that now when they click on it, they won't be able to move it, and it's there permanently. Next, I want to put the actual directions for the activity. The question, how many syllables are in this word? Again, I'm going to highlight it, change it to the same font. I like to stay with the same font in one presentation because it's a lot less distracting for the children than if they have 5 or 6 different fonts and 10 different colors. Now again, I want to lock this in place. This is not something I want the children to be able to move. It's just the question. There's no interaction with that part of this activity. Next, I'm going to begin putting the word. Whoops, it came up over there, so that's okay. I can just simply move this box. I can grab it, stretch it out, and there's my word. Make this word big. Find the matching font. Okay, now when the kids come up and I ask them to use the pen tool, basically what they're going to do is they're just going to pick up a pen off the tray in front of the Smartboard, and they should be able to clap out the syllables in this word. So they would pick up the pen tool, and they could then say, thanks, give, ing, and then they might be able to write how many syllables there are at the bottom of the word. Let's continue by adding on more slides. I'll show you how to add more slides and create some boxes. So now that I've made one slide, I want to keep this slide so I don't have to recreate everything. So again, I'm going to down here. I'm going to click Clone Page. You can leave the directions up here at the top, or you can delete them. I'm just going to leave them for now. And the only thing I'm going to change now is this word down here, and I'm going to change it to turkey. It's as easy as that. Again, clone the next one. Let's change this to Pilgrim. You'll notice that the font and the color and the size is all staying the same because it's a preset, and I'm not deleting this word and having to make a whole new one, so it saves me a lot of time. Again, clone page. Let's do one more. Okay, so now we have 4 pages. Now let's say I would like to make a new one, and I want to have them guess how many syllables are in a word. Okay, so here we have the Mayflower. I would have them divide the word into the syllables again. However, this time I'm going to put the answer on the board. I'm going to match the font, so again it's the same. Change the color. And I really like things to be really big, so So we'll make the number there. Now obviously I don't want the answer to be there before the children come up and actually do the work. So what you can do is you can create a shape. Let's use a circle. And we're going to make the circle big enough to hold the number behind it. I'm going to center it. And then I'm going to click on the circle so that it highlights the dotted line. I'm going to come over here to editing. And I want the fill to be, well, let's make it the same color as the leaves. I'm going to choose this rusty color. The line on the outside we can match to be the same as the word Mayflower. And then let's add a text. So all I did was double click on the circle in order to get this white text box to pop up, and I'm going to type move me to reveal the answer. And I like for these to be centered, so I'll move this down. Okay, and then when the kids come up after they've divided the word, they can move the circle to see the answer. Now, if you make the circle and it's behind the 3 and the 3 is on top, easy fix for that is all you have to do is click here, get this little gray box, and where it says order, well, I'll send this to the back to show you. If your screen looks like this, all you're going to do is just click on the box and then just say bring to front. And so now the circle will be in front of the number, and you've hidden an answer. You can lock this because this is something you don't want moving around. Kids come up to the board to move it, and this one will sit there.